All right, so I'm coming in pretty hot. All right, we don't do no intros around here. Pretty much, I just want to just pretty much just farm PvP. I've been meaning to try to farm PvP for geared because I've been really lacking in gear PvP. It's just like it's not really fun to play around in gear PvP because it's just like why would I ever do it? Because gems are more important in this game than anything. So having something that isn't gem based makes you want to just not want to play it at all. But pretty much, I just want to have a chill video. I was planning on seeing if I could do something like memeable, like using like a Pierce team. And then I realized as I was recording that my whole screen was off. Well, not off, but you know, like it was kind of like cricket. And I was like, wow, I just recorded all of this and my screen was messed up. I am not doing this again. So I just wanted to do another type of video where pretty much I'm just farming gear PP, pretty much clapping people cheeks because I'm using one of the more disgusting type of team rather than ult rush. This team is like a more whale based because I'm using Ludociel with Brunhill, which a lot of people don't really use Brunhill. So for the most part, what I'm doing here is just pretty much one turning people for the most part. Using Brunhill, I'm using the Ragnarok set as well, and I'm also using Ludociel. Again, I always try to say like this is kind of like a whale team, even though anybody can have a 6 out of 6 Ludociel. But the thing what makes this pretty much whaley is because for the most part in higher tier PvP, most people have like the 4th constellation, or maybe above 8 million box CC and stuff like that. Like right now, I'm 8 million box CC and I have the 4th constellation. Still, I need to push for like 10 million box CC, which I could do. It's just like I just don't want to. I just don't want to, cause like I don't know. It's just with this game, I just haven't been feeling like encouraged to like farm up. You know, like I feel like I'm already ahead and I don't really need to do too much. You ever get that feeling? You know, it just feels like with me, I've already done everything that I need to do, and anything I do else is just kind of like extra for my own entertainment. You know. Again, this game is pretty fun for the most part, but it gets really like chorey. Like it just feels like a chore for the most part when you just playing the game. And again, it's not a bad thing, but it's just like it's like a thing, you know? It's like why am I playing this? But you know, it always can, you know, it could improve, you know. Again, it's not like it's impossible for it to happen. Again, I would hope, not gonna lie, I hope that it does, like where the game gets a lot better. So it's feel like more enjoyable. Like I want to be like the OG days, you know, where you had it, people were just running anything in PvP. You know, you had the memes and stuff like that. You had the yeah, you just had like fun teams, like you can just do anything. Right now in PvP, guys, what do you think is the most annoying team? Is it ult rush, Ludociel teams, Rimuru in general? Like, what do you think is the most annoying type of team? Because ult rush is kind of like ruining the game for now. Again, ult rush has been here for a long time, but I feel like as of now, like ult rush is just mega annoying for the most part as of now. And I always try to tell people like, yo, grandcross, even though it's a great game, has some quality models and stuff like that, and for the most part, most games are trying to copy it in terms of like how it looks and being turn-based. Even that fact, the problem with Grand Cross is that they just not improving on all the characters. Like, and then you got to think about it. Most people always don't really talk about this, but the IP of a game is very important as well, because that's how people just gonna stick to it, no matter what terrible changes that do happen. And for the most part, with Grand Cross, it doesn't have a good reputation. Like, let's be completely honest. Like, people always, when they think of Grand Cross, they always think about the trash animation throughout season 3, or you know, the Escanor fight and stuff like that. That's all that people really talk about. And then you have the other people who talk about like the manga stuff, how Meliodas is just a creep throughout the story. through like the early chapters and stuff. Like Grand Cross doesn't have a very good reputation, even though it is a great game. Can't lie, it's an amazing game, and it's kind of sad because I've been seeing like most of my friends just pretty much just quit the game. People who've been playing this game from the beginning, um, just quit the game, just sell their accounts. Like one guy who's like 12 million bucks, he sold their account for like I think like 15K. Another of my friend who had like 10 million bucks EC sold his account for like 2K and stuff like that. And it's just so upsetting to see all my friends who used to love and enjoy play the game just pretty much outright just quit. Um, Again, I always say like, yo, the game could get a lot better for the most part. It just like, it just don't feel like it's there, right? It just don't feel like it's there. Like, how long is it gonna take for us to keep playing against the same old Rush team for you to be like, yeah, grandcross is not that right now, or the seeing these same updates, just like we just see the same updates back to back, or they don't improve for like they don't improve nothing really. Like we already have a basis. Like remember Tower Trials? Like what happens to the reset to that? Or what about reverse stages? Remember when reverse stages was cool? Like remember when it was like they're gonna improve on the PvP shop and stuff like that, gear PvP. Where's all of that at? Because gear PvP is just boring. Like no one cares about gear PvP. All we care about is getting like our gems. All right. Like you have to like hold me hostage for me to want to play gear PvP. And for the most part, what they do is that they dude, even when they have like PvP rules, they be having like the most trash rules possible. I don't even know how that's possible, but they be having the worst possible rules that they can ever have in this game. And it is like it's insane. It's insane. Like they be having like what's some trash rules? Like it just don't be like entertaining for like rules. Like even if they do have rules, it ends up where people just still use the same meta over and over again. Like bruh, bring back the cool rules. Like what's the cool rule? The R plus SR base stat boosting rule, or you can just meme with Aryan and stuff like that. Bring that back or something. Or what's the other rule? What's the other one? They had the one where if you had ranked up, I don't know if Global had it, but it was like if you ranked up, for the most part, what would happen is like you'll get like ignites boost. You get like 30 ignites if you end up ranking up, which it caused a lot of people to pretty much just meme with a lot of combinations using like S Rosa, Ellie Hawk, or you had that one with the same name rule where people. I mean that rule was fun, but it was pretty much toxic because everybody just used like the Fest Gother comp where they just gold debuff and you just like, what do I do now? Like people was mad toxic with that one. But I sometimes I have hope for the game. Sometimes I do be having hope like maybe it'll get better, but I already know like for the most part most people that I talk to like in terms of like content creators, they're looking for that new good game. Again, I don't know when it's gonna come. Again, people are stalking on Black Clover, but people have been already knows like Black Clover is probably gonna come in like Q4, so like late this year. There's people like myself who's talking about like Full Metal Alchemist. That game looks pretty cool. You have Tower of Fantasy, Honkai Star Rails. Again, this is a lot of cool games that could potentially come out this year, And I feel like for the most part, it would be kind of upsetting to see because most people still really enjoy Grand Cross, but because of how Grand Cross has been feeling lately, people just like been turned away from it. Again, it's kind of sad for the most part. Kind of sad. But people are excited, for the Esterosa. Yeah, there's supposed to be a new Esterosa coming out. Really, really cool character with like a Somo Esterosa. Again, I gave a hot take for myself. I was like, I hope that Estrosa has like a very restricted passive, like what Goddesses would kind of have. Like he can work like, you know, a passive like he boosts like demons and stuff like that. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I do not want to see the same. I don't want to see Estrosa just end up being like a character that ends up being like the same thing. Like with pretty much you have ult rush and then you just fill in the blank, you know, or have Ludo CL team and you just fill in the blank. Like that's what people do with all the characters right now, because that is the meta right now. Ult rush is the meta. And that's what pretty much everybody just do. Like you could have ult rush or yeah, you could have ult rush and stuff like that, and people just throw us in like a fill in the blank character. Like you have ult rush, you have Deanne, Rimuru, Meliodas, Deanne, Liz, Margaret. That gets boring. I'm not gonna lie to you, that gets mega boring. All right, that's why I hope that maybe possibly that that grandcross, you know, would like make this pass, make Esros more restricted, just so you can like be forced, not forced, but you know, he won't be terrible if he gets put on another team, you know? Like if he gets put on a full demon team, he won't be terrible. All they have to do is like, you know, just buff up the demon characters, all right? That's all you have to do, you know? Just buff them up. And we'll be good. You feel me? We'll be good. But I don't feel like they are going to do that, you know? I just don't feel like it. And again, I said before, like there are some games that I'm really interested in. Like you have Tower of Fantasy, that looks pretty cool. Honkai Star Rails, that looks good as well. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist looks really good for me. What's another game that looks pretty cool? What's another game? You have Black Clover, of course, it looks really good. You have Solo Leveling from Netmarble, looks good. I also talk about me playing this Digimon game that's supposed to be coming out for like console and stuff like that. You call it Digimon Survive. Pretty much it's like a novel based type of game where pretty much you're gonna be doing a lot of reading with dialogue. It has like these tile based gameplay as well. For the most part, what it seemed like it's gonna be like, from what I heard, like what's it, 40%, I think they said like 40% puzzle, 40% gameplay or something like that. I don't know, like, you know, it just looks interesting and fun. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I like Black Clover, I like Digimon, so I'm very curious to see how well it will do for the most part. And it's like this thing where pretty much you have like these paths and stuff like that. Like it's like harmony, morality, and rage. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I said this before, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm going for the rage. All right, it's just like I'm always interested in like the villain arc. You know, I definitely gotta go for the rage for me. All right, like yeah, if you ever watch Pokemon, all right, with the Sinnoh with Paul. How you treated Chinchar, I want to be that for Digimon, all right? I want to be the Paul of Digimon. I want to be the Paul of Digimon, all right? Even though I don't know if it's gonna go like that. And I believe they also said like one of your Digimons can lose their life as well, like literally, at the first playthrough. So that would be interesting to see. Like maybe you build all this bond with your Agumon, and then you get to like a part of the story where he ends up just dying. You're just all sad, and man, that would be crazy to see. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be crazy to see. That would be really crazy to see. But yeah, that's just me. Like pretty much just talking about random stuff, you know. Again, I'm just so sad, man, that most of my friends have been like played this game from day one, just like they just called it a quits, you know. And it's all because of freaking Grand Cross, bro. Like they just like this is the third freaking anniversary, and it feel like they didn't change nothing. It feel like they didn't change nothing. Oh my god, like I don't even know how that's possible. It felt like they did nothing in this update. Even though they did stuff, it felt like they just did nothing. It just like it's like there's just no change or anything really. Like this is, and again, like this is the third anniversary, but there's like so much that needs to be improved. Like you have what's they need to improve on? The coin shop. Yeah, the coin shop. Bro, I kid you not. I haven't realized this. I'm probably mega late on this, but I have not realized how bad the coin shop is. Like the coin shop feels so freaking nerfed from how it was back in the old days. You know, you remember where you could just pretty much 6 random characters using gold coins. Like you had like Arthur, Helbram, Elaine. You just 6 using gold coins because for the most part you're not gonna use your gold coins. All right, most of the time you're not using your gold coins. So you most players they just did that for 6 in the carriage or getting like extra SSR coins. You know, needed. And I just looked into the shop and you just see like you're not able to do that really. And I'm like, dude, this is so mid. This is so mid. And it's crazy also, like it's kind of like crazy how people just like brush past on how like how they had nerfed like that hourglasses drops. Like we all just brushed past that thoroughly, where you know how with the hourglasses it used to be coming out weekly and then nowadays it's just every other week because they switched it for training cave and stuff. Like it's crazy how we just all like ignored how that happened in Grand Cross. When most people they freaking hate training cave, like everybody hates training cave. They feel like it's a chore. Even with the skip ticket thing, most players just ignore it. I know I do. I'll be like, oh wait, I do have training cave. Like it's just like what we thought training cave would be when it was like when they had pretty much got rid of hourglasses. We thought they would do like a massive huge update for where pretty much it would feel like the training cave will have like super awakening coins or something like that, and stuff like we thought it would be like a huge update because of them just pretty much stopping the release of every other week for hourglass. And as we just looked through it, we was like, wait, this is still trash. We're looking like, wait, this is still trash a little bit. I mean, again, it's kind of nice, you know, you can speed through it with skip tickets and stuff like that, but you still have to use your skip tickets. Like I don't know if people realize that, but yeah, you still have to use your skip tickets to do that though. You think skip, like, and as I'm playing the game, like as I play more and more of this game, I start to realize like, yo, I use skip tickets for a lot of things, but don't really get that many skip tickets. Like you just start to realize, wait, I use how many skip tickets? Oh man, like it's so funny to me. Like I'm almost out of skip tickets because I be using them crazy, bruh. Like, and that's the crazy thing about it is like you just be like not wanting to play the game. Like imagine you just using skip tickets, just not wanting to play the game, bruh. Like, that's for the most part all I do is just use the skip tickets. Cause I'd be like, do I really want to play the game? Do I really? But again, you know, Estros is coming out. Hopefully, you know, new meta happens and stuff. Again, I'm very excited to see what the game will be for the most part. Because again, hopefully it becomes where it is a new type of meta. Because dude, I get it, man. It's a gotcha and stuff like that. But bruh, Rush is so boring, man. It is one of the most boring types of teams ever. And if it's not Rush, it's the Ludocio team, bruh. The Ludocio team, it's mega boring. And again, I'm talking about this while pretty much playing this through like the gameplay and stuff, but it is pretty boring. I just do this to pretty much farm up PvP when I just don't care. Like, it just like there's no creativity like it used to be in PvP nowadays, and that's for the most part just like what's really upsetting. Like there's no creativity. It's so boring. Like it would be moments where like, oh snap, I think I do have to do a video, and I wish I want to do like more live streams for myself. Like, because live streaming, that's where I have the most fun because I get to talk to you guys while I'm playing the game. It doesn't feel like I'm just like you know, just like not having fun. That's how I feel like when I'm playing the game with you guys. You know, I just be like, wow. I just be sitting there like, wow, man. Like I be having so much fun because I can just talk trash and stuff like that. Play the game. You guys get to see me probably like rage and PvP and stuff like that. It's just so much fun. Just so much fun. Um, yeah, it's just so much fun for me. Mm, again, you know, I'm thinking about doing like live streams. Sometimes I be wanting to do my face cam as well, but y'all be bullying me as I do my face cam. Like people be like, "Yo, Marilli, you look like you do drugs. Yo, Marilli, you look high." Or they be like, "Yo, Marilli, where's the ski mask?" Like I be sitting there just getting bullied by people. I be like, man, I be sad. I be sad. I be crying. Oh, let me stop playing. Like, you know, again, the game will probably get better. You know, the game will like you know get better and stuff. Hopefully, what do you guys feel about the game? Do you like Grand Cross at the moment, or because I do be seeing like comments where people be like, "Yo, I'm really like I don't even play." They be like, "Yo, I'm really I don't even play the game. I just watch you, man." Which I do love, you know, I love making the quality, fun content for you guys to watch. I kid you not, this is what like when I'm playing the game, this is what people be like saying the most of the time. They be like, "Yo, Merly, I don't even play the game, bro. I just watch you." uh, oh man, I'm clapping cheeks right here. Holy snap! Like, how do you feel about Grand Cross? Like, do you still love the game? Do you still enjoy it? Do you have friends who probably stopped playing the game? Like, how do you feel about Grand Cross for the most part? You know, again, it just like, man, like you just think to yourself, like, bro, this game could be so much better. Like, oh yeah, I talked about this, but I haven't beat the wolves yet either, guys. I have not beat what they call Skull and Haiti. I haven't beat the wolves yet. Um, I don't know if it's because of RNG or because I don't have 6 out of 6 characters. Like I have 3 out of 6 Trey Meliodas and I have 3/6 Green Elizabeth. Now you probably asking yourself like, Merly, why the heck do you have 3 out of 6 Green Elizabeths? And that's because it's not that I never pulled her, but I think for the most part with me is that I've used her dupes before. Like I just always just used her dupes crazy because I never thought I would need her in content. I always thought to myself like, yo, maybe there'll probably be a better character that'll come out rather than Liz, and that has not happened yet at all. So I just never tried to get her 6/6 and stuff like that. And now that I'm playing Skull and Haiti, bro, I need that 6/6, bro. Like my heal be so trash when I try to ult, even when I'm using Fate Old King. I don't even have 6/6 Fat King either, and that's because like I always use their dupes crazy. Because I never thought I would really need like a Fat King or anything like that. Again, there's probably gonna be a character maybe next month or something like that. It'd probably be very good against Skull and Haiti and stuff like that. Like we have the new Summer Deanna, which is pretty much makes it a lot easier to farm up. What's it called? Farm up Original Demon, which is fire. So again, that could be the possibility where we just have a character that'll be absolutely godly for Skull and Haiti rather than Freyr, because I'm using Freyr. He's cool and all that stuff, but it just, I don't know, it just feel like I'm lacking in terms of like me healing stuff. That's why I feel like I need that 6/6 Green Elizabeth, but I haven't been able to get it. And then the reason why I talked about coin shop, because I looked at coin shop because I remember back in the day where you could get like these random dupes of random sense characters like red small fire DN or blue bond throughout the coin shop, but you can't get that anymore. And I'm just looking at it, I'm like, bruh, I just looked at it, I'm just like, bruh, this stuff is so trash now. I just looked at, I'm like, wait, this coin shop is mega trash now. That's all I looked at. I was like, wait, this shop is garbage now. Oh man, because you used to get green Elizabeth dupes from there as well, which makes it a lot easier for you not to deal with RNG from like you using like SSR tickets and stuff like that. I mean, they have the wish system that is out. Well, not out, but you know, they have that wish system, which when, if it ever comes back, I can just use that for Liz. But I feel like it'll be already too late, especially because like with Skull and Haiti, you'll be able to get the relics for demons and giants, which is upsetting because I really wanted to like be able to farm relics and stuff like that. And for the most part, I just be like, yeah, I'm good on that. I kid you not, I just be like, yeah, I'm good on that. When I'm trying to like doing Skull and Haiti again, it's not hard, but it's just like, bro, it's just so much RNG. I mean, they can also nerf it as well in terms of like their stats and stuff. Like that freeze and that freeze is super annoying. What else is annoying? The infect, that is mega annoying. It's just a lot of annoying things that can happen, which we're probably gonna get nerfed like maybe next month, maybe. Who knows? You know, after they nerf it, they probably not even gonna nerf it. They probably gonna just, you know, they're probably gonna make like they freaking pack for it. Probably make it $100 to be like, yo, we got this new pack, bruh. I know you guys gonna want it because you know you can't beat the freaking the wolves. That's what they probably gonna do. Make a whole pack for it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video with me just randomly just talking about stuff. Again, grandcross could be better and stuff. Again, I wish that for the most part what they have done is that they had improved on the older content, you know, older characters, older stuff like tower trials, reverse stages. I wish that that's what they would have done, but it seemed like they keep on pushing more and more new content, which for the most part nobody really cares about. Like literally no one really cares about newer content and stuff like that. What we care about is the older stuff, you know, see if that stuff will get improved, because for the most part you're gonna get more older characters than the newer characters if you're going to be playing this game. So getting older stuff and improving upon that will be very, very nice. Again, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just talking, man. I'm just talking. Again, there's a lot of stuff that I want to play. Hopefully, I might get lucky, you guys. You know, maybe I might get lucky and I may make it out. You know, make it big. And one of the other games that I mentioned, you know, Honkai Star Rails, Fullmetal Alchemist. Definitely will make channels for those games if I do plan to play it. You know, gotta make it out the hood of Grand Cross. But yeah, guys, it's really guys, and I'm out. Peace.